Alright guys, Tim here with Clutter King's Junk Removal and Dumpster Rental. It's been about a week and a half since I've posted a video, but wanted to do one today. And just something I've had on my mind, and want to go over this with everyone that watches. And in no way, shape, or form is this like a bad review or anything like that for what I'm about to go over. Basically this is for awareness, and I just wanted to bring this up for all you guys out there that's buying trailers, and for whatever reason, whether it's junk removal or car hauling or whatever it may be. And some of the things I want to touch on here real quick is kind of partially my fault. I should have looked this trailer over better when I bought it. It's been about close to 2 months ago when I bought this trailer, but when I picked it up at the dealership, which hour and 20 minutes away, something like that, hour and 30 minutes away, I was kind of in a hurry that day, and basically had to order this trailer to even get it. And some of you guys know how hard these trailers are to get right now. But anyway, bought a PJ trailer, and any of you guys out there that you know, that pulls trailers or know anything about trailers, you guys know that's a well-branded name. And from my understanding, they actually own big tex trailers. So if I'm wrong on that, you can correct me on it. But that's what the dealership told me anyway. So PJ Trailers owns big tex trailers, which I have a big tex dump trailer, and a PJ trailer as well now. But I want to bring this up because, guys, when you go to the dealership to pick these trailers up, like I said, I had ordered this one and I had watched videos of it on YouTube and things like that. And I wanted one with the steel sides all the way up on it. And that way, the sides are already there. They just have a different look to them as far as, like a dumpster look when you're renting these out for dumpsters too as well. And the other dump trailer that I have I had to put wooden sides on it to get it up to the 4-foot level where I wanted it. But so I always wanted one of these PJ trailers with the 4-foot sides on it, and like I said, was able to get one a couple months ago. And so what I want to bring up, when you go to pick one of these up, take a little more time to look at it. I'm not sure if it's everything that's going on right now with employees and workers and just society, I guess, in general right now. I don't know, but just from what I've heard, it's just even the manufacturers, it's hard for them to even get people hired and to get good welders and that kind of thing. But normally I like the big tex trailer that I picked up, I actually looked over it really well before I pulled off a lot with it. But this one here, there was a few things that's wrong with it, and a few things that's went wrong with it since I bought the trailer. And that overall I'm happy with the trailer, completely happy with it. It's a really good trailer. But just again, guys, I think they are at PJ, which this one was manufactured in Ohio, the one that I got, and I bought it south of Indianapolis is where I bought it at a dealership down there. But anyway, I think what it is, and from my understanding and what the dealership told me, that they, they're, again, with employees and just trying to get people hired and keep people and maintaining people, and then they're just trying to build these trailers so fast because they are so far behind in getting these trailers built for the dealerships. They're just trying to mass produce them, and I think they're missing things. So again, this is about awareness. Okay, so whenever you go to if you order one of these, just because you ordered it and it's there on the lot, don't just go and pick it up and leave with it. Now, I did raise this one up and I did kind of look around, but I should have looked around a little bit closer at the trailer. I got this trailer and rented it the very next morning. Okay, rented it out, and the customer wanted it for a week, and so I rented it out for a week to this customer. When I went back to pick it up, to take it, to dump it for the very first time, and I raised the bed on it, the tray or the rack, if you will, whichever one you want to call it, that holds up the running boards in the back, the ramps. I'm sorry, the ramps in the back. The tray underneath there was broken, and I thought I heard something rattling on the way to the dump, but whenever I got to the dump and raised it up, one of the trays was actually broken underneath there. So I got everything dumped off and got to looking at it a little bit later in the day, and pulled out, and I looked at it actually at the dump, and the tray on the driver's side, they just barely tack welded it. The passenger side was fine. They had 1-inch welds all around where it needed to be on the weld, but the other side, they just like barely tack welded it. And so, especially the roads where we live here in Muncie are rough enough the way it is, and so that didn't help anything. But still, they should have welded those better. So look at all the welds on the trailer. When you guys go pick up a trailer, again, make sure you're looking at that. I should have looked at that a little closer myself, so it's partially my fault as far as just bringing it on home. But again, I was in a rush that day, and I know they're good quality trailers overall. So we had an issue there. I've got to take it and have it welded, because there's like 3 welds that have broken on that tray now. I went ahead and just took the ramp out, so that extra weight is not in there right now. But I went ahead and just set it over to the side. But I'm going to, as soon as I get a chance, we've been working so much, it's been hard to do anything. But I want to get that. I have to get that welded, and PJ's actually going to pay for it, so I do commend them on that. So they are going to take care of that because the trailer is under warranty. The other thing that let's see here. The other thing that just happened a couple of days ago is the battery tester. Brand new. This trailer is brand new. It is not used. Brand spanking new. And the battery tester broke. And the dealership has been great about everything. They've been really good, but they overnighted me a battery tester, so I was unable to charge it. Other than I did put my battery charger on it and charged up the battery, but the battery tester actually broke, and the dealership told me that they have been having problems with the battery testers on these. So that was another problem that I had with it. Another thing that you want to check too on these is, I'm going to try to flip this around here if I can. Let's see here. Nope, that's not how to do it. The other thing to check on these is the handle, the crank on it. The jack is fine, but the handle does not work right. If you guys know what I'm talking about, on the end of the crank or the jack, there's a piece on there, the round piece on there is supposed to turn freely. As you jack up the trailer, it's supposed to turn freely, and it does not turn freely like it. I did spray some WD-40 on it to get it to spin, but it still catches up. So like when you're cranking it, all of a sudden it will just like grab your hand. So it doesn't really work right. So that's been an issue with this trailer. So that's something to look out for when you go to purchase one of these. Make sure you check the jack on it to make sure that it is working right. Let's see here. I'm trying to think of the other things here. Oh, the tarp. The tarp, when they put the tarp on this trailer, they did not put it on straight. Every time you roll this tarp up, and I've checked it different ways, but every time you roll this tarp up, it rolls up crooked by about 4 inches. Like the passenger side will roll into the holder, and the other side does not roll into the holder on this trailer. So that's another issue with this trailer as well. So again, guys, this isn't a bad review for PJ Trailers. I know, again, they are a good trailer, a very good trailer. I've been overall pleased with it, happy with it. But I'm just trying to remind you guys to make sure you're looking at what you buy. I wish I would have looked at it a little bit closer, and I could have, had my questions there at the dealership. Maybe they could have did something right there on the spot for me. But then again, a couple of these things have happened after I left. So I wish I could have, would have looked at the welds and things like that beforehand, and could have caught the issue, and because that could have broke completely off while I was going down the road. Who knows? And that would not have been good. The other thing too, just real quick, that I thought of too, is the back doors on this trailer are like the bigger size. They're 4 foot, so they're the bigger size barn doors. And I do like how these open up. They have a pin on the hinges, and when you open them up, the pin is spring loaded, and it pops up into the hinge on the door, and it holds it back, so it holds it in place. They really didn't weld on one of the pins properly. Like it holds it, but it doesn't. I don't know. It's like they didn't weld it quite high enough, so it's not really welded right like the other one is. Like the other pin, when it pops through the eyelet on the hinge of the door to hold it open, it pops up through there like a 1/4 inch. The other side is like flush with the flange that sticks out, where it goes up through the hole to hold it. So I don't know. Again, I think they're I know they've got to get these out, and they're way behind on getting these taken care of, but get them out to the market. But man, they got to look closer at these and make sure that they're double checking everything. Hopefully they don't miss something major one of these days while they're kind of in this part of the process, of not, I don't know, getting good people, I guess, or whatever the case is. And hopefully they don't weld something wrong and a trailer comes apart and kills somebody. But anyway, just some things to look for. Again, check that whole trailer, guys. When you go to pick one of these up, just check over everything a lot better. Again, I'm way happy with this trailer. I am. I mean, it's a good trailer. I love the sides of it. I really love everything about it. But it just, I don't know, it just had some issues with it. And again, it's kind of weird because supposedly I guess they own Big Tex trailers, and my Big Tex trailer is superb. Like, I love it. Like, everything about it. The jack works right, the doors work right, everything on it works. I haven't had a problem yet with a battery tester on it. I mean, it's just, the tarp is perfect. Like, when you roll the tarp up on it, it works great, and have not been happier. So I'm just gonna flip this phone around. I don't see my option on here to flip this around, so I'm just gonna turn my my camera around and let you kind of see this real quick, the one that I actually picked up. So this is the PJ Low Pro, is what I picked up a couple months ago. And again, guys, make sure you're watching and looking for issues. So and again, guys, this trailer, I really like it a lot. I mean, I just like the look of it. And it's kind of dark over here where I've got it on the lot here. But as you can see, it's the Low Pro deck height. It's got the black rims on it. They used to do the white rims on the PJ trailers, and they still might do that some. But I just think these look better. This is what my Big Tex trailer has as well. Let's get up on the side here. You guys can check out the inside of it. Not that big of a deal, but yeah, you can get a lot in these. For you guys that do junk removal, I mean, a lot of people think, well, it's a 15-yard. But if you load them like we load them, and know how to load them properly and load them meticulously like we do, you can actually get a whole lot on these. So just overall, guys, I really do like this trailer. But again, just awareness. Just again, when you guys go to purchase these, really, no matter what kind of trailer it is, you definitely need to look it over again. I should have looked at this one a little bit closer, and it could have caught maybe at least the rack back there. Should have looked at the welds better, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. But maybe tested some things out before I left with it. But No big deal. I mean, they're taking care of it, but it's been a little bit annoying just because I haven't even had it that long, and gave over $11,000 for it. So you guys too. That's the other thing. If you guys are out there trying to buy trailers right now, you know they're outrageous. So I know my big Tex trailer that I have, just setting a few trailers down from here right now. I gave, I think, $8,400 for it, and it's a 14-footer. You know, the low profile with 14,000 pound trailer, heavy duty trailer. I gave $8,400 for it back in September of last year, and now they're like $11,000 to $12,000 for the same exact trailer. So they've shot through the roof because, you know, you guys know the steel prices have went up. But anyway, so I just want to again just give you guys this video of awareness. Just look that trailer over, whatever you're getting ready to purchase, and just make sure that you're totally 100% satisfied with it. And some things are unseen. You don't know if it's, something's going to break after you get it. Of course, that's like, with everything else. But look at the welds for sure, guys. Look at the welds on these. Make sure they are not just putting little tack welds on them, putting full bead welds on them like they're supposed to. And just want you guys to be safe out there. So again, this is Tim with Clutter Kings Junk Removal. We had another great week last week. Wow, very, very busy last week. Just covered up every single day, and had some big jobs. Especially last Monday and last Tuesday. A week ago, this past Monday and Tuesday, had a huge job, and so we're staying busy, guys. So hopefully, I know this video is a little bit long. I've been rambling on a little bit, so sorry about that. But anyway, awareness, guys. Just again, watch what you're purchasing. Make sure you're looking at it. Look at those welds. Make sure you're 100% happy with everything before you pull away as much as you can. And again, I appreciate PJ Trailers and the dealership that I bought this from. They've been very good to me down there as well. And but hey, keep junking, guys. Hey, appreciate it. Thank you so much. Just keep us in your thoughts and prayers, and call Clutter Kings if you need any junk removal out there. Thank you. Bye.